if you Google this question, black people, the original people of Earth, you get these fake questions saying answers, you get the answers that say, well, it's not mainstream science doesn't agree. Of course they don't agree. The mainstream of white people, they're trying to hide the truth. The title, Black People Are the Original People of the Universe, the Solar System, and Earth. This is what I say. And because of Antarctica. You can't tell Muhammad Ali turned to something else. You can't. Muhammad Ali had this correct.
Knowledge of self. The black people don't have no knowledge of themselves. We have been made just like white people mentally, and white people have made us so much like them until it's hard to teach them anything about themselves. It's hard to teach them to unite and marry and be with their own.
On the minister. When he said that, I understand what he said 51 years ago after the Foreman fight. You can't, it's hard to tell teach black people about themselves if they've been made to be white. Yesterday I found that to be still true. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand ignorance. Now, let's get to a person on Facebook. She posted Sunday, she posted, she at church. Okay, she posted on her church gown and woo, right? She in the church, yeah, Jesus did. And I said, I hope you worship a black Jesus. Because Jesus was black. Street exchanger. Black people have been buying this slave story of Christianity, the slave master story from Christianity, and they can't let it go. She told me, lady told me yesterday on Facebook, that she worshiped the God of Abraham. Abraham? Well, there's a God. He's everybody's God, I believe. Why is it just Abraham? Okay, but that's besides the point. Abraham in the Old text, I think he's talking about the Jewish. Now, this is my point. Our story, the black story, has been shaped to fit other people's story on planet Earth, other races. This is what happened. The stories they tell were actually our story. They just rewrote it to fit their own narrative. Same thing with Christianity. Now, I'm not totally sure about the book of Moses. I'm not totally sure of that. I'm not totally sure about Torah and all that, and Abraham. I'm not sure about that. But they black. I think the Jewish people got their story is their story. But black people's story comes long before that. We were the only ones here on planet Earth. You know what I'm saying? And you can't get these black folks to understand that. This, our friend, yes, love, pray, preach. What? So, brother trying to tell you, you are great. But you want to say that, I'm trying to tell you, you're great, you're elevated, but you want to put yourself back down to be a peasant. A slave. That's what you're doing. I don't get it. I don't get it. So that's what happens. So on the minister, I'm sorry y'all think like that. Street exchanger. Like Atlantis. This background here. Like Atlantis. Atlantis is like beautiful sight. Yeah. I stand on guard, protecting the land. Yeah. Not actually that color. Got that color from my enhancement. Like Atlantis. Antarctica, like Atlantis. And this structure, mountain made into a palace on Antarctica as well. You see me standing in different stages, places. How come mainstream can't say the first? You know why? Because they don't include Antarctica. You talk about everybody's from Africa and this, that, and the other. No. We are from the Earth, Antarctica. Proven we were first. You know? Here. There. You know, I'm the minister. You know what I'm saying? They don't include this. They're not trying to. This is going to change everything. But it'll be a long time before they bring it out. Yeah. That's me there. Street exchanger. Pointing to that on Antarctica too. That palace on Antarctica. Me. A giant me pointing to this structure on Antarctica. Look at it. Even these up here, you can't see them, but they had the black statue heads up there. Hold on. I have to brighten it up. You see right here. Black figures. Right there. All that right there. Black heads just like up there. This is a palace that I don't know, if you go in there, you might disappear. Ancient tech. What they say, look at this. What they say, that, wow, look at this. They say that energy devices were found that was radiating radiation. Wow, Antarctica is intriguing. And black people, the Anunnaki, were there. Look at this. Look at that. That's actually there. Damn, I overdid this one. Did you get a look at this? I didn't ever notice that. Man. I did this one just right. Stairs. You go up in there, you may disappear. That's enough. That is, I mean, look at this. Look at this. Black Anunnaki. This is Anunnaki. They're still there. Look at that. I didn't notice. I didn't see that. That's actually stairs going inside of this mountain. They turned mountains into palaces. They carved out the mountains. They hollowed out into mountains and made them in the earth. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Fuck around and explore this dude's Indiana Jones shit here. You ain't coming back. Look at this. I had this one just right. Didn't overdo it. Look at that. I mean, this is paintings. And they are black. I'm just noticing this, and I did this last year. I didn't take a close look at this. Damn. That's there too. All this is there. Look at the brother man. In color. Ancient. Anunnaki. Face of Anunnaki. And you talking about the God of Abraham. Are you crazy? Worshiping a Jewish God? Fuck out of here. God of Abraham. Oh man, I ain't do this one. Damn, I ain't examining this shit. I've been enhancing so much stuff that I ain't even paying attention. Took a close detailed look at this. I done it. God of Abraham, really? Show me this. Show me what the Jewish God did. Not a goddamn thing. Fuck out of here. On the minister. With a lawsuit. Period. Bottom line. Have help. People like me. Brothers fresh out the joint. And no loss. Every time we lost big cassette. And sue big time. On the minute. Every time. Seven. Every time. Seven.